Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming back to Dale Chanel's 40s World, where we do the Young and the Restless recaps and reviews of each episode that they give us each week, weekly. Okay, we're gonna go right on into this episode. I tell you, the honorable mentions are Gloria crazy ass, Hillary thinking she can cover up shit ass, and Lily still getting up in that ass. Okay. Woo! I tell you the truth. We have Jack. Jack comes in that first scene. He's at Crimson Lights organization, giving some nice lady who has her own individual, I guess, foundation that helps individuals that have a past, a criminal past, that affected them through some type of substance abuse. So he gave her a check where she can pretty much run her, I want to say, administrative side business, as well as helping groom and teach or have teachable skills given to the participants of her program for a whole year. So that's good. I'm like, man, Jack, what kind of money y'all making? Y'all should give her money. Um, Unless she's just a starter person that you're starting with, you don't have a longevity type of charitable giving to her organization, then I can understand that a year is worth of work. So you can see the progress she makes by her numbers of how many people she actually helps that are afflicted with the disease of whatever kind of substance abuse, assault abuse, stuff like that. People that have need a second chance. They offended the law in some way, got a case put towards them, and most organizational businesses don't want to hire those type of individuals. Criminal past records is what I'm saying. So her organization pretty much helped them. Like, God, dog, Jay, y'all could at least gave it to her for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? I mean, really, money being made at your organization hand over fist. The only thing you could do is give her 1 year. But okay, I see you. I see you. Okay, then we have Ashley. She's seeing the comings and goings of this transaction going down as well, and it fills her heart and joy. And she just have to rag on her brother for a few minutes about being nice and helping other charitable organizations with helping people of low income, people have a disability, or just people that are offenders are trying to get a second chance back into the world. So she was like, "Oh, Jackie, you're doing something good." Da 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 da. I'm like, "Okay, Ashley, don't pick at him. What are you doing?" Anyway, we move on from there. We go to where Lauren finds out that Gloria has been super snooping into her financial portfolio on her computer, and she's not liking it. Gloria says, "Okay, now how long have you had these financial woes? And do my son know about it?" So what? No, you ain't calling the pot of black. The kettle calling the pot black. Okay. Hypocrisy at its best. I mean, you didn't want to tell Jeffrey, your former husband, half the things that you were doing until he found out, and then you had to cut him in. Because both of y'all were cut from the same cloth. Agreed. Okay? Know it well. Okay? So then we go to Victoria. Victoria's getting on Reed for his vanishing act from school. And Billy comes in to vouch for Reed's disappearing act. And Victoria doesn't like that Reed didn't call her or return any of her texts or calls, but he went and called Billy to save the day. So she's kind of feeling mad at both of their behinds. But she's still not getting on him for missing school. So we leave that situation, go to Lily. Lily's mad as hell that Hillary gets to play with Devon's emotions all over again and to play with his head. I was like, okay. She get to play with his head a little bit more, a little more time added to getting rid of Hillary. Okay. And she's playing up the dutiful wife role, which doesn't play well for her at all because Devon is even sensing that something's wrong with the demeanor between his sister and his wife. So he ain't forgot that much, okay? Not at all. So I'm like, how can Devon know Lily and Hillary relationship is worse off than when he had the accident? Meaning he's talking and thinking in the past and then trying to formulate everything in his current life. I'm like, how is that amnesia working for him? Because it's confusing the hell out of me. Anyway, the writers are so fucking with us right now. This amnesia storyline plot, really, writers? Really? Anyway, we need you to pull up on the Devon's character and give him another new and improved storyline because that one has died. All right, we go to commercial, we come back. We have Billy's word about what Reed did. Victoria said he's been ignoring her calls. That's what he's been doing. He had a phone in his hand, calling his friends, texts and all like that. And I know he see my texts and my phone calls, and he just did not bother to return them. So Billy's trying to calm Victoria down. Then Billy's bringing up the kiss between him and her. Like, Billy, writers, I'm tired of that storyline. Either y'all gonna let Victoria respond to it and go for the positive for it, or just leave that whole storyline out because I'm tired of it, okay? Then we go to Jack and Ashley. They talk about taking over Fenmore. So really, that's what Jack's talking about. And Ashley really not hearing it, okay? And she's not buying the whole idea of trying to take family legacy company that's been in their family for eons. Just like she made a comparison. The same thing they feel about Jabot. Jabot been in several times in the red, and people wanted to take them over and how bad they had to fight and then want to sell off pieces. Excuse me, this, that, and the third. So she like, I don't want to do that to her. She's in a financial slump right now, but I'm sure she would pull out, or she would definitely contact some investors to help her pull out. You know what I'm saying? And she's not contacting us. That means she don't want our help. But it is what it is. We go to Glory. Glory's asking Lauren, what the hell has she been doing, and why she hasn't confided into her husband Michael, her son. Gloria says, I will keep your secret just as long as you give me a job. It goes both ways. I keep my mouth shut, I'm employed. I'm not employed, I won't keep my mouth shut. Okay? And I'm like, oh Lord, she blackmailing Lauren. She is blackmailing her mother-in-law. Oh my God, and her mother-in-law is already giving her free room and board. Ooh, did she forget that she was down and out, that Jeffrey took her for a loop and left her penniless? Has she forgot that? Anyway, we move on. Neil tells Lily to go back to work and he would keep her updated if there's any change in Devon's medical situation. Of course, she's not wanting to go back, but Neil says you're not doing any good here, and plus we're just sitting waiting. The only person that's seeing him is Hillary at this time. Okay, then Devon is asking Hillary to tell him if anything was wrong with her and Lily. And Hillary tries to play it out, get his medicine to take, and says, oh, we're fine. There's nothing wrong. You're just imagining stuff. We're all good. So Devon is asking about the show and, TV program GC Buzz. And he says he's so lucky to have Hillary at his side and taking care of everything. I like, man, if you only knew, if you only knew. I hope you get a bad enough headache where it sparks some images so you can see what really went or took place. So you can wake up totally from this debacleness storyline they got you playing. Anyway, Hillary is pledging to not let anyone or anything get in between them. And Dewan says, hey, no one ever could, baby. And then I'm like, you such a clown. You almost like Bozo the Clown on Bold and Beautiful. But you're just a little bit more, you know, you're in an emergency situation. They got you playing amnesia. But I'm like, you're really getting on my nerves just like Bozo the Clown. Might have to think up you a name if you don't get this shit straight. And the writers don't get your storyline straight to just pretty much just get the divorce from Hillary. Let Mariah become his new love interest, and let's just go and be how it is, okay? Because I'm really tired of that storyline between him and Hillary. It's not gonna work. She need to go play on another show because she's really not that of an actress that I care to continue to talk about or look at. Anyway, moving on from that situation, quick, fast, in a hurry. Okay, we go to commercial. We come back. We have Billy and Ashley. They meet each other at the elevator. They start to make small talk. Ashley's talking to Billy about sneaking out of the benefit party early. Billy but pretty much tells her why they snuck out. It's cause what's this little joker name? Johnny called himself having a fever. Then he goes on to tell Ashley Reed came home unexpectedly, and she's like, "Wow, Reed, really? Okay, at home now? That's gonna be something." Then Victoria's talking on the phone regarding business, and Reed starts to play his guitar at the last volume, meaning it's just like you at a rock concert and you sitting up there right on the stage with the rock people, and they amplifiers is going, going, going. So it's just really throwing her out. And she would get so discouraged, and like she just was totally defeated that she cannot get this teenage boy who really looked like almost a man that she could be having a relationship with. You know what I'm saying? It just they didn't get the age group. I mean, they could have left him at a smaller kid, not so tall, and you know, Will was on her level where she would more so be looking down at him and not up at him. It was just a weird. I mean, they picked the wrong actor for this. You know, give him another plot or something. But I'm not. I mean, recast, please, recast because it's not looking good to me. The appeal is just not there. Anyway, he starts for his good time, and Victoria just is thrown in a tailspin pretty much. Then we go to Glory. Glory is blackmailing Lauren to give her a job. Well, the job that just fell right into her lap, per se. There's a ring at Lauren's door. The doorbell's ringing. Glory goes to answer it, and look and behold who's standing out there. Old Jack. Old Jackie boy. And of course, they talk about, meaning Gloria and Jack talk about formal working together and their interests that they shared and how she put them in a financial lawsuit where millions of people got disfigured because of some added ingredients you put into the formula of this cream that you put on your body and your face. And they were just going back through old times, just, reliving it. And they were tearing each other throats apart pretty much, if you could just imagine that. Not physically hands on, but just them imagining tearing into each other and just drawing blood. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what they did until Lauren had told Gloria to get the hell out of the way and invite, Mr. Abbott in. But anyway, we go to Hillary. Hillary comes out to address Neil and Lily, but Lily has already left for the day. But she tries to get rid of Neil. Neil like, oh, hell no. Neil said, I'm going to tell you. You ain't finna get rid of me. I'm gonna see my son. If I had to wait out him when he asks about me, you better come get me. I'm like, little do you know, Neil. He's asked about y'all, but she's not paying attention to y'all. She always change the subject and say, I'll take care of you. But Neil goes on to tell her Devon will know what actually happened that night of the accident. Not now, but he will know about it. Then Hillary gets all defended. It gets in her defense mode, and she hopes he don't remember it because that would mess her all up. It would tear her up from the top of her head to the soles of her feet, and she knows she will be out with the quick, fast, and the hurry speech, okay? But, yes, I'm going to tell her. She might not know now, baby girl, but you buying time, honey. Your time is being bought, okay? And it's going to be up in a little while. You're going to have some more coins to drop into the machine to keep the secret, but then you're going to run out of coins. So you're going to just be ass out, and then the truth is going to come out, and then Devon is really going to know why he got in that car the way he did and why he was so angry speeding down that roadway that was very hazardous to begin with. Oh, and then she looking stupid like, we'll see. So she's playing her hand again against the family. Okay, we'll see. We sure will see. We go to commercial. We come back. We have Gloria lets Jack in, and Gloria and Jack tearing each other a little bit more. And then for a while, and then Lauren break them up. Then her and Jack go and play catch up on the sofa. Jack is telling Lauren he's heard she's having a little financial flow concern. He's willing to come in and swoop her out of that concern, but it's going to cost him. Lauren tells Jack Phyllis is working with her now. Is that going to be something that you're going to want to take off the table? Because I am working with her. She's going to put me back in the black, and we're going to be all cool. Jack says he doesn't care that Phyllis is working for her. He just wants to talk with her about her business. That's it. And pretty much making her business his business. Then we leave that situation. We go to Lauren. Lauren is telling Billy she has a date. No, I'm sorry. Not Laura. Ashley is telling Billy she has a date. Billy is so happy for her. And he pretty much gets on out the door. But she gets a phone call and she leaves on her own anyway. Then we go to Victoria. Victoria is yelling upstairs to Reed about shutting out or shutting down his guitar when the lights flicker off. He don't blow a breaker, y'all, a circuit breaker. Then he gonna run downstairs hollering at his mom, saying the lights went out. And then she looking at him like, oh really? When did he do that? I would have thrown my shoe at his ass. But anyway, we go to commercial. We come back. We have Hillary tells Neil, you and Layla are so self-righteous. Neil is coming. No, Neil ain't, he ain't self-righteous. He just pretty much calling a spade a spade. Then Hillary is trying to say to Neil that he or Lily doesn't really know that Devon was going to leave her anyway. Neil says to Hillary, you're delusional. And that you are living on borrowed time with her relationship with Devon. Okay? And of course, she just toots up her nose and shakes her her tail feather and excuses him pretty much, and she walks back to her husband's room. Then Hillary's calling Rain before she leaves. She tell Neil and I'm his wife. I will be his wife there, here, and then later. Okay, so there's nothing else you're gonna do about it. But she knows that speech she gave Neil didn't hold no kind of water. But she said she's ready to go to war with the entire family if it need be. Okay, then we go to Mariah. Mariah shows up to the club and runs into Lily, and Lily gives her the 411 on Devon's health issue. And then she said, "Damn, all that for nothing. He still don't know how pissy his wife is." I was feeling Mariah. That's right, Mariah. We're gonna have to get him in the cut and feel him an earful, okay? Then we have Devon is asking about where is Lily, where is Neil. Hillary lies, of course, that's what she do most of her life, and say they both wanted to give them some alone time. Well, I know they did. They were ready to see you, but she just have kept them from you, okay? And Ben ain't been doing no good with the issue as well. So then we go to Hillary. Hillary's trying to pull the wool over Devon's eyes, and he's believing it. Hillary is being so supportive. She don't want to leave his side. I mean, really, Hillary? Really? You already don't set the family away. Are you too scared they're going to come in there and find him by himself and give him the 411? You better be, because like Neil said, you on borrowed time, honey. Borrowed time. Okay, we go to commercial, come back. We have Reed is talking to his mother while she's trying to fix the circuit breaker. She just coming every time she hits something, she come back telling Reed about it. I'm like, is Reed your keeper, honey? Aren't you the adult in the situation? Can you call Billy like Reed has been trying to tell you for the last hour or so? I mean, it's about to be dark. The babies are coming home. They ain't gonna have no type of warm heating system going on, and it's freezing cold. Then Reed said, okay, well, if you don't want to call Billy and have him fix it, guess what? I think we need to go to grandfather's house. And she like, oh, hell, fuck no, I'm finna call Billy. So she tries 2 more times and she blows some more fuses and shit don't go. You know, she just mixing stuff up. And so she said, fuck it, I'll just go on and call him. But this is the last time because we're going to have to figure out this stuff ourselves. I said, no, Victoria, he's a child. You're going to have to figure out that stuff. Now, when he comes a man, because the only thing he worried about is that guitar and that rock music. Okay, music, music, music. He ain't worried about trying to work. He ain't trying to unless his working gonna come in where he playing gigs at clubs or whatever type of function and getting paid for that. That's the only work he's gonna be trying to do. And trying to get a little babysitting job to him, oh fuck no. He's gonna ruin that one too. So you better keep Hannah on speed dial because trying to put him with the kids, that ain't gonna work. No, 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 no. It's not gonna work. He's too much of a teenager and he's too self-absorbed. So anyway, she calls Billy to come to the rescue, even though she don't want it. But she knows she needs somebody there. She cannot do it all. She's a good businesswoman. She's a great mom. But putting them both together and then play Mrs. Fix around the house, recipe for disaster. Straight recipe for hell. Okay? Anyway, we leave that situation. We go to Ashley and Billy. Both of them are still making small talk. And also talking about Victoria and how they really much stand and this, that, and the third. And then guess who calls on Billy's phone? It's none other than Victoria asking for help. Okay, then we go to Jack. Jack is still making a pitch to win over Lauren and her company. Then she gets tired of, in a sense, Jack insulting her intelligence about what he's really going to do to her company, even though he says he won't. She goes on and politely kicks him out. Then Gloria comes out of the shadows and congratulates Lauren for turning down Jack. We go to commercial. We come back. We have Neil comes to the club and finds Mariah and Lily having water. They ain't having lunch, y'all. They drinking water. I'm like, really? When we going to see some food on them tables, okay? Anyway, Mariah feels bad for Devon and Neil and Lily. And she expresses that to them. But they tell her, honey, don't give up. Don't be sorry for us because we're going to get that damn Hillary. Then we go to Hillary. Hillary tells Devon he's coming off the critical list. They just told her that. And being moved to a more stable condition floor for recovery for his medical issues. Hillary is really pouring it out for Devon to lap it all up like a little wet dog. Okay. Then we have Billy comes over to save Reed and Victoria from the cold and blackness. And he both buy them some earplugs to for them not to get on each other's nerves when he is practicing his guitar lessons. And he also tells them there are other people that live in the house, and he cannot be playing that music the way it is. So he kind of likes Billy. I like that. I like that whole scene. So hopefully Billy Victoria will get it back together. They will become back husband and wife, and all is forgiven. Okay, water under the bridge for all the family members involved. Okay, then we go to Gloria tells Lauren, uh, in business, you have no for she's basically getting Lauren a speech like, I'm glad you told Jack this, that, and the other. And in business, there is no fairness, and there is no friends when you're doing business. All of it's just dirty and what do you call it? Uh, Deceitful with some of the business dealings, and you just have to roll with the punches. Okay, then Jack has come back to the office as Ashley is leaving. She bumps into Jack. Jack tells her that first meeting with Lauren failed miserably, but he's not giving up. Da 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 da. Ashley motions like, okay, I hear you, but I told you that was going to happen. I'm leaving for today. So she marches on out because remember she has a date. Then Jack receives a phone call from his secretary, whomever is guarding his calls. And he like, who the hell is calling? What? That's her. Okay, go on and put her through. Honey, that's Gloria on the other end talking about she can get Jack the business from Lauren, meaning Fenmore's company, her father's legacy. That damn Gloria, she playing two fences. You know what I'm saying? The devil incarnate. I tell you, they brought her back to start some shit and drama on the show, and they are definitely writing in, and I'm here for it all. Because I was like, now, how in the world? If that ain't Jeffrey scheme and her previous husband and left her for broke, that's a lot. What's wrong with her? Well, don't even have a head a place to lay her own head, and she's sitting up there going to conspire against Lauren, who she just called her friend and wanted to work for. But no, she knowing Lauren's having financial trouble. She know Jack is in the ball black. You know what I'm saying? So she's trying to go for a winning team. But it's all going to blow up in her face, and Lauren going to put her out on her derriere. But y'all, that was the Young and the Restless review recap for January the 6th that aired on Friday, this past Friday. Sorry I'm late getting it to you. But it is what it is. And we had this inclement weather here in the South in Atlanta where we didn't know if we were coming or going. We were going to be 6 feet under or 6 inches. You know what I'm saying? Didn't really turn out to be too much, but we had outages, light outages, and we had some black ice concerns. So it is what it is. I weathered the storm. Got to go out there tomorrow. Had a day off from the storm because I couldn't make it. Can't drive in no ice, y'all. Can't drive in no ice. But anyway, that's all I had for the Young and the Restless that aired for January 6th. Take care. Blessings. Bye bye.